Hi, my name is Coach Moses, and I'm a business coach with Action Coach, and I'm also a wellness coach. Today, I want to talk to you about change. Would you agree with me if I say that things are always changing, sometimes changing without us doing anything about it? For example, the seasons are changing, the climate is changing, our bodies are changing, technology is changing every day. So there is a particular change though that is entirely dependent on you, on me, the individual, because certain type of changes is up to us. Jim Rohn, one of my mentors, he says it best. For things to change, I have to change. For things to change, you have to change. And I want to share with you a little formula that Brad Sugars, the CEO and founder of Action Coach, developed. It goes like this: D times V plus F is greater than R. So what does these acronyms stand for? D stands for dissatisfaction, V stands for vision, and F stands for first steps. And these have to be greater than R, and R stands for resistance. So let me break this down now. D is for dissatisfaction. Now, for us to want to change something, first of all, it would therefore mean that we are dissatisfied, we are unhappy with something. For example, it might be our income. Maybe we are dissatisfied with the income that we have. We might be dissatisfied with our body. Maybe we want to gain some weight, lose some weight, build some muscles, or we may just want to get on a healthy path, adopting healthy lifestyle practices daily and just trying to eat and to be healthy. We may also want to change the environment because we're not satisfied with the environment. We may want to change our educational level. Whatever it is, there are many things that we might be dissatisfied with that we want to change. No, if we are unhappy with something or dissatisfied, then the only way we have a chance of changing is to have a vision of what it is we want to change to. For example, we are living in a particular area where we don't like the environment, we want to change it. So then we have to look for the environment that we would like to live in. Maybe it's a physical environment, maybe you're living in the country, but you want to live in the city, or you're living in the city and you want to live in the country, whatever it is. So for us to really initiate that first step to change, we have to first know what it is we are dissatisfied with and a vision of what we want to change to. It's like a swap, like an exchange, giving up one for the other. So then we know the vision of what it is we want. This is where it gets a little bit tricky now and more difficult. Making that first step for that change is sometimes very difficult. For example, you might be in an environment, let's look at the physical environment where you live or where you work. Making that step to give up that job, to move from that community where you're living in into something new that perhaps is unknown, it can be very difficult sometimes. Sometimes leaving those people, your neighbors, your friends, your co-workers, your boss, whatever it is, can be very difficult. Making the changes sometimes, the first step is always very difficult. And so what you also find is that each time you make that first step, there is the old version of you, the resistance trying to pull you back. And what are some of these resistance? Sometimes your own thoughts thinking that you can't do this. Sometimes thinking that you don't deserve this. Sometimes feeling guilty because you're leaving some people that maybe you love and care about and so forth. So if that resistance is greater than the dissatisfaction that you're experiencing and the vision of where you want to go and that strength to make that first step, then it's highly unlikely that you're going to change. However, if the dissatisfaction runs deep enough and the vision is clear as to where you want to go, then you're going to be somewhat in a mood whereby you want to really make that first step to take you to where you want to go. So in closing, my question to you is, or my advice to you is, make a list of those things that you are dissatisfied with right now in your life, in your business, in your health, your finances, your education, whatever it is, your health, for you, your family circle, whatever it is, make a decision now, make a list of all of those things. And beside each of them, write down a vision of what it is you would like to have. If it's income, let us say you're making $100,000 a month, maybe you want to make 500. That's the vision. If you're living in a particular area and you want to move out, then write down the name of that place that you want to live. If you're living in a 3-bedroom house but you want to move to a 6-bedroom, then identify that which you want to change to. And then make a note of the first step that you need to take. It might be, maybe you need to read a book, maybe you need to get a mentor, maybe you need to go to school, maybe you need a coach to help you to grow your business. Whatever it is, write them down. And if they are strong enough, then that resistance that is going to try to pull you back will not be as strong, because you're so clear as to what is it you want to move away from and what you want to move to. So it reduces the power of that resistance that can pull you back. I am Coach Moses. I am encouraging you to make the change that suits you for your life and your business. At Action Coach, we help persons on this journey of change. We coach you, we mentor you. So if you need any support in initiating or getting on this journey of change, feel free to send me a message. I'll be more than happy to guide you along the way. See you, take care, God bless. Make that change. You will like it later on in life. God bless.